Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you've seen by the title, we are going to be reading 1-star or like negative reviews of my favorite books of all time. It was kind of hard to decide which books to include, so I'm just going to do a few, and if we have a fun time I will do this again, but I am really scared. Yeah, let's just get started. The first book that I want to read reviews on is Normal People by Sally Rooney. I haven't looked at this yet. I'm going to try to get this up and just read them for the first time. Normal People is a very mixed, divided kind of book that people either love or they hate. I personally adore the book so much. And I have the scripts as well. That's how much I love this book. It has an average rating on Goodreads of 3.81. That's not bad. That is not bad. Whoever was responsible for marketing of this book deserves a raise because they managed to make 600,000 plus people read this incredibly boring story. Boring? They're literally not. Have you met the characters? I'm so happy for you if you don't relate to either of the characters, honestly. If you find it boring, you didn't relate, and I'm actually happy for you, but these are all really long. I just seen the next one. Thank God it's finally over. That hurts physically. It does. It really does. This one I don't get. Like, as I've said, if you hate my favorite book, that is so okay. Like, this is all just for fun. But if you're giving it a 1-star and you DNF'd it, just don't rate it. Don't rate it. Just say you DNF'd it. She said, DNF at 13%. From what I've read, I can confidently say Sally Rooney is not like other authors because she really said, quotation marks, who is she, and called it a day. Giving this bitch 1 star is because it put me in a slump, FML. See, the quotation mark thing just does not bother me. And I know that's like personal, but I actually didn't notice it. I've seen another YouTuber say that as well, and I agreed. I didn't notice it until I saw all the discourse of it online. This book taught me a very important lesson. When my brain tells me to DNF a book midway, I should fucking listen. Easily one of the worst books I've ever read. What? I don't know. I'm genuinely confused. There's another one here. Someone just said, I'm so stressed. Oh my god. I relate. That ending, I relate, but in a 5-star way. I didn't even pay for this book, but I feel like I should be entitled to some kind of compensation because of how bad it was. Am I the problem? Am I the minority? No, because 400,918 people gave it 5 stars. That's okay. Okay, moving on from that catastrophe, I love this book so much. I feel like this is gonna get so much hate. I just feel like it's gonna get... This is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, and it is just amazing. It is not for everyone. It's like literary fiction. I recommend this to anyone, but at the same time I wouldn't, because if you like are gonna hate it, then I'll cry. So it's kind of like, is it a lose-lose? I don't know. This book has an average rating of 4.5, which is so good. 3,992 people gave it 1 star. Could someone please tell me what the point of this book is? See, there's so much point. Like, there's so much meaning to this. Like, his mother and the struggles that they went through in their life. Like, what's the point? I genuinely, if you read this book, I can't see how you wouldn't see the message. Oh, it's heartbreaking because I don't relate to any of the themes in this. I'm very lucky that I don't. But just because I don't relate doesn't mean that there's no point. I'm not a fan of this style of writing, whatever it is. Whoever wrote the blurb on the front flap of the book should have just wrote the book instead. I feel like I was tricked. You know, fair. Like, the writing in this book is very flowery, but I personally enjoy that. Like, I love a good, like, pretentious, flowery English. To be honest, I had so many difficulties with this story, not poetry, not memoir, not novel, that I began skimming to get to the end. So Did you read it properly if you were skimming? Question mark. Ah! No way. Okay, on Earth we're briefly tortured by this book. Did we read the same book? Are you kidding me? Ah! Okay, someone said DNF at page 210. I don't even want to write a review. Goodbye. Okay, look, hear me out. So it's 238 pages, and you DNF'd at 210. You so could have finished it. But, like, if you got to 210, like, there had to be something that was keeping you going. Right? I don't know. Okay, these are all very long. People are passionate. That's not English. I hated it. I tried to get into it. Some of the writing was beautiful, but this was not a book for me. I found it revolting and disturbing. I regret choosing it for my book club. Disturbing? Look, if it was disturbing, I would have, like, DNF it, girl. You go, Gang Coco. Oh, ooh, I respect this one. This person gave it a 1, but they actually gave it a 1.5. So good. This person just said DNF in all caps. Okay. Okay. I have I have no fucking clue what this guy was trying to tell his mom, bro. That's actually so good. That's so good. Alright. Yeah, you know, someone just said DNF, but then they put that, like, little emoji with I kind of wished this book would have given me a paper cut so I could have felt something. Okay. This book was so hard to get through. Not my thing. Truthfully, I DNF'd at around 120 something. But I can't bring myself to add this to my DNF shelf because even reading this much was torture, and I'd like my effort to contribute to my reading goal. Some of you guys are committed to that reading goal. Like, if you don't like it, don't finish it. It's really okay. But I suppose if you're trying to look, I respect the hustle. Okay, one more. Yeah, no, the title was the best thing about this book, and I couldn't give you a plot summary if I tried. Something about tables and monkeys, though. Nah. No. I think I need to reread this. Like, maybe, was this problematic? Maybe I need to reread this. I don't think it was. I need to reread this. I'm gonna reread this. Someone said I wish to erase all memories of ever reading this book. I'm rereading this. Okay, the next book, I genuinely can't even see having 1-star reviews. Like, I can't see what there is to dislike about this, so I'm a bit nervous. This is Open Water by Caleb Azuma Nelson, and I literally only read this recently, and I love it so much. It's amazing. Let me find this. I'm actually really scared for this one, because I get the divisive opinions on the other two, but this, there's only 625 1-stars, which is too many, but it's got 4.06 average. So I love that. I'm terrified. Okay. Pretentious, opaque, androcentric, and infuriatingly frustrating read. This person whipped out the thesaurus before writing this review. Okay. This is supposedly a literary romance, which means that it is supposedly has to have more nuance than genre romance books. But honestly, and then they have this in bold, I found this to be one of the most shallow books I've ever read. Oh, and they DNF'd at 37%. That, like, wasn't the point. Such a disappointment. I can't read anymore, even though I'm 66% in. I started and stopped this book 3 different times, got halfway through and realised I didn't know what I was reading. Okay. Oh! Go girl, give us nothing. Go girl, give us nothing. Nothing? If this is nothing, what is something? Like, what were you looking for? Please. Because if there's something that's going to give more than this, I want to get on it. I can't look at any more reviews on this one. Let's move on. Let's do one last book. This is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is widely loved by many, many people, and I'm definitely one of them. So I am really curious. I have seen a good few negative reviews, but its average rating is 4.15, which is amazing for Goodreads. So it's got 8,115 1 stars. Let's see. I hated everything about this. If I could give it 0 stars, I would. You actually can. You can like do no rating, but sorry. Okay. Ironically, this book will make you no longer a book lover. Agree to disagree. The real romance was between Nora and her Peloton. Okay, let's keep going. These are really long reviews. Like, for people who don't like this, you guys are passionate. Okay, DNF, I'm disappointed. Okay, this one has a quote. Because nothing, not the beautiful and not the terrible, lasts. A direct quote from this book that helped me get through the entirety of this 373-page monstrosity. Okay, well that just hurt. Like, DNF'd. This was the most mid book I've ever had the displeasure of reading. Okay, let's do one more. All I have to say right now is, bestie, what happened? Such a promising premise, but the execution was just all over the place, in my opinion. Okay. Alright. I think that is all I can take today. Those are all of the 1-star ratings that I am going to go through with you guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. At the end of the day, again, I will repeat, it is all fun and games. If you hated my favorite book, all power to you. That is so okay. And if I hate your favorite books, that's so okay. We're all just having a good time here. I love when, you know, the book community is really positive and welcoming and everyone's opinions are heard and all that stuff. So never judging, never, you know what I mean. But yeah, this was really fun to do. I will probably do this again. I'm thinking of also, because of this, I want to reread some of my favorite books. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. It was nice and quick and it was fun. And feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!